He said he doesn't want to have sex with you even if you have a good behavior. I'm so confused. He doesn't want to have a sex with you like, at all.
You think you're so special?
He's hot. Total opposite of Gino. I haven't seen you smile like that with Gino since you've been here.
So why didn't I flinch? Because the laws of science differ fundamentally from those of...
All good predictions rhyme.
Welcome back to Rust Reality Recaps, where we cover all things 90 Day Fiancé, trash reality TV, and garbage human beings. So, we have a new episode of The Last Resort, episode 12, I believe, now. You know, it's tough because before I started my YouTube channel, I used to really enjoy watching all the other recap channels. Whatever Linda, Poe, Boba Belly, D-Man Johnson III. Sauce was my favorite. Quick Slice, Jessica, Your Wet Sock. I used to look forward to watching these episodes throughout the week, but now that I've thrown my hat into the ring on being a 90 Day Recap channel, I won't let myself watch the other recappers until my video is out. I don't know if it's because I'm fiercely competitive or I don't want any crossover with humor and memes. I want to be original as possible and come up with my own jokes, but I think we all bring our own creativity to it, and depending on what kind of person you are, what kind of recap you're looking for, what kind of personality you have, or what you're looking for in a YouTuber, I think that there's a great variety of us out there. Now it's turned into work for me because I would watch the episodes with my husband once a week. It was our routine that we would do that together. We would shop, we would make dinner, and we would watch the show together, and I would always really look forward to it. Now it's turned into work for me because you have to watch the episode and then you have to watch it again while you're editing and putting your recap together. And my son is whining, so I'm gonna have to continue this later. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we had a cliffhanger ending.
I didn't touch any of the girls, you know, in a way that hurt you.
What a load of crap!
So while Jasmine is satisfied with that answer, I'm not.
Don't lie to me, bitch. I'm not cute.
Gino is claiming that he's sorry for not telling her about the bachelor party, but he promises that he didn't do anything he wasn't supposed to.
The whole bachelor party incident was a critical turning point in Jasmine and I relationship because after that happened, our whole relationship started going downhill. That caused a lot of problems.
That's a lot of baloney, sir.
So Gino seems to think what's causing the problems in the relationship was him going to the strip club and Jasmine just not being able to move past it. Wouldn't have anything to do with using sex as a weapon or the emotional abuse that he's putting her through. Not at all saying that Jasmine is an innocent victim. To all the people defending Gino that he's a nice guy, my bud Florian here agrees with me though.
Everybody has own issues, you know?
As he promised, Florian is trying to get through to Gino and find out why or what it's going to take for him to be intimate with Jasmine once again. And this is when Gino reveals that he doesn't really have an interest in doing it unless she behaves, and he keeps moving the goalpost of what the actual date is. He goes from weeks to months to pretty much never.
We have to have multiple days in a row where we are not fighting. And where she listens to me when I talk to her. Yeah. At least, you know, a couple weeks. Then couple weeks.
He's not just talking about a fight, though. According to Jasmine, this means any disagreement.
Wait, not a one-day deal or two. You think this ain't going to trust him? Couple weeks? For one day? No, not. Jesus Christ, it's a short time, to be honest. I was thinking more like a month to 3 months of not fighting, and I'm not joking.
First it goes from weeks to months.
Piece of shit.
He's clearly moving the goalpost because he has no interest in doing it with her.
My ex-wife, I was with her for 7 years. We didn't fight at all for 7 years.
Keyword, ex-wife.
I'm confused, so I didn't know.
Excellent question, Florian.
You were very stubborn, you know, like when you went out and you tried to prove a point.
Florian's speaking facts. He's speaking my language right now. That's absolutely what I think is going on. Either that he's got ED from the corn addiction.
Online. This stuff is good, I'm telling you, man. It gives you that extra pop and good times, good times. Jasmine is a very sexual person, it seems.
You're an asshole.
Florian tries to warn him and make him understand that Jasmine's request for an open marriage is her last-ditch effort to keep this marriage intact before she gives up entirely. And Gino is just strutting away as stubborn as ever, aware that it's a warning, but not really letting the consequences sink in. And Florian absolutely now feels that Gino is in the wrong. Instead of playing these petty games about proving a point or showing power,
I've already trialed these, so I know they work. Like, wow, man, I mean, this stuff works. It's good. It's been a few years since I've been with a woman sexually, and she is 17 years younger than me. So when I'm in Panama, I just want to make sure I can keep up, you know?
honestly, this relationship is dead.
I really appreciate Florian's offering to have me with Gino. How was it in the tent? What you guys do?
Obviously not, Starcy. So Jasmine explains what the tent was like with the wall barrier and the no touchy and the no cuddly. Upon hearing this information, Julia drops the hot tea that Brandon had learned.
I have to tell you something.
So while talking to Gino, Brandon learned it doesn't matter what Jasmine does or how long she behaves, he doesn't want to have sex with her ever.
It really breaks my heart to hear my husband has been lying straight on my face, telling me that, oh, we're gonna be intimate pretty soon, when he just confessed to that he had no intention whatsoever.
Okay, aside from how manipulative and cruel that is, can we just talk about how messed up it is to be using sex as a punishment or reward system with your partner, like they're a child who didn't eat their vegetables for dinner, so now they don't get to have their ice cream? It's just insane to me.
This girl hasn't had what, 9 months? If I don't see any progress, like sexually, with Gino, I do want an open marriage.
Big surprise, she's already found someone and the girls want to meet him.
And he's like, I love you as a person, and if that's gonna help, like, I'll find you.
So first they look at his picture and they do agree that he's hot, and then they decide to phone him up, and he must have been somewhat prepped that he was going to be on 90 Day Fiancé and that she's married to Gino and all that, because none of this freaked him out and he didn't shy away from the camera. And oh my goodness, he's a better looking version of Gino. That's crazy. Good for her. You know what? I'm actually rooting for her with this guy, and I know there's a lot of Jasmine haters out there for the fact that she ditched her kids and now she's allegedly pregnant again with another, and that must super suck for her kids, having to miss their mother and feel neglected or forgotten in another country while she's starting a new family and having another child with this guy. But after all the disappointment with Gino, I feel like she deserves this one.
They're for a potential open marriage with Gino, and I'm sorry to call you unexpected, but they're so curious to meet you.
He even laughs like Gino. Okay, I can't do it, but I'll find a clip of it. He's just a better looking version with hair and muscles and less old and unhealthy. So Stacey's getting her all excited about the good times that are coming.
Oh, you're gonna get good.
Come on, Starcy, act your age. You've been 49 for like 4 years now.
You look beautiful, Jasmine.
Oh,
I feel like he's doing that just because Florian's been pressuring him. He didn't mean that.
it's been very stressful. Everyone's emotions have been very heightened. So I think it'll be nice for everyone to just hang out and just have some together time without the constant drama and emotions everywhere.
When can you people ever come together and have a nice time without there being drama?
Yes, you got attacked. I mean, what I did, what I just do, I'm trying to do my baby. Like, yeah, she said you always need male attention. So, you know, I am Benny coming tonight. She doesn't want us to be on Benny's side. She wants us to be on her side.
So Ari's got a stick up her ass because nobody kisses it, so she's not coming.
Darci's here. What? I'm happy that Darci's on her way.
Stacey's twin has arrived.
Oh, no.
It's a lot of things we need to work through. But I'm also a little nervous
She's happy and nervous, so she gets shit-faced drunk and picks a fight.
because I feel like
Now you guzzle that drink, Starcy. That's really gonna solve the situation when Daisy comes waltzing in with the score of a villain.
Like a middle, like I'm gonna pick a side.
look for me. My side, my boy. I'm your wife.
She's already getting super heated because Florian said he doesn't want to pick a side.
She's your wife. What's wrong with the stage?
Because I'm tired of it.
Someone was really having fun with the score, like the music producer.
Hey guys.
Like she's some sort of Marvel supervillain. Meanwhile, she's just a drunk cougar.
Stacey and I've always had tension. I think we just tend to trigger each other to the point where it's becoming maybe irreversible.
To think at 50 years old, two sisters could be so jealous and codependent on each other that they make themselves and each other this unhappy. I'm really glad I don't have a sister. I love my brother though, he's wonderful and I cherish him so much. I'll get into the twin story another day.
We want me and Florian to not be happy in our marriage because she's not happy in her own marriage.
I completely buy that, Darci. From what I've seen of Daisy in the past, that would add up.
Same dream. Yeah, I had a twin. You didn't know I was a twin when I thought I made a twin. I'm a Gemini. Actually, when they first met, he slid in my DMs too.
So Darci's clearly stirring the pot, bringing this shit up, and Jasmine is like, what? That's my job.
They took your job! They took your job! They took your job!
He liked my picture. Yeah, Casey does. It was so long ago.
Allegedly, Florian thought they were the same person. He didn't know they were sisters.
He thought we were the same person.
I honestly think Darci's the better looking of the two.
But you weren't like sexually attracted to her, right? Oh,
But these two being so jealous and obsessed with each other at their current age is so embarrassing and cringe.
Hey, have fun with Darci. Go ahead. Go right ahead. Yeah.
I think the liquor's been really hard on Darci in particular, but didn't they get plastic surgery to look even more like each other?
Yeah. Maybe a little bit. Every downer sometimes.
They got matching veneers, matching nose jobs. They're obsessed with each other.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
What did he reveal, Stacey? Finish what you're saying. Can I go in? Yeah. You guys do whatever you want. Oh, come on. Darci, shut the up. Shut the up. I need to shut the up.
So Darci's clearly drunk, and it's not a good look.
Look at you with your little fringe. That's right. Outfit. Cowgirl. Yeehaw! You can call Florian all you want.
Oh man, this cattiness and this pettiness is not something I want in my life. Darci takes no hesitation in pointing out how this is a bad look for Stacey.
You're coming in way too hot. And this look is gross.
Somewhere in that cattiness was reassurance that she's not interested in her man. Florian and Darci try once again to reassure Stacey that their friendship and relationship is strictly platonic as siblings. But Stacey is so jealous, insecure, and drunk that she is just not able to move past the alleged comment that he would be better off without her. Darci doesn't even remember making this comment, and I'll bet she doesn't.
You want a man? Are you crazy?
So a friend of mine dated identical twins, and I asked him once, can you tell the difference between, I don't want to say their names, and he said, I better be able to. But there are subtle differences, okay? These two in particular are just so weirdly obsessed with each other.
Nobody deserves you.
It's a different type of narcissism that I'm not qualified enough to be educating anyone on. But I'm starting to think the real couple that needs deep therapy, and I say that with quotation marks in the air, is Darci and Daisy. Darci and Stacey.
No, seriously, like, enough.
No, don't tell me shut my face.
Enough. It's enough, it's enough.
When you married me, you married me, not
Stay.
Stop acting like you married both.
Eventually, Florian just has to shut down the entire conversation.
These are not comfortable. Might not hurt. I just had a vagina rejuvenation. Feeling a little bit.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, a new cougar on the scene hunts her prey.
I cannot see myself in a sexless marriage. You should cheat on me. You know that? Yeah, you mean like that? One whole thing of lies. What are you talking about? Sometimes you can't make things better by walking away.
Tune in next week to see more toxic, ridiculous drama. Dun dun dun. So this one here is Littlefoot. I call him Foot because he has a bit of a weird gait, a bit of a limp in his foot. And then behind me is Mr. Omar. Mr. Omar. So I just wanted to take this moment to thank all of the people who come into the comments and leave such great feedback. And I wish I could say that I look forward to reading a lot of your comments, because like 99% of the time I do enjoy them, and you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I get the odd one where I feel like someone thinks they have a point to prove, and I feel like sometimes we forget that we're just here to have fun. It's not that serious. It's 90 Day Fiancé. Everybody else, thank you so much for your feedback. Keep them coming, please. I love it. And before anyone comes for me, I just wanted to self-correct that in a prior video, I misspoke and I said that boys were messy and that boys needed routine to not be destructive. I don't want anyone to think that I'm excluding daughters because I have a 13-year-old daughter. Her room is the bane of my existence. So that was just me misspeaking because I was looking at her boys on the screen. What I should have said is children. But I hope no one comes for me on something like that. That's all for this week's recap. Thank you so much for tuning in. I super appreciate all of you. If you like this video, please consider giving it a like. It is free. I would super appreciate it if you would subscribe if you haven't already. If you know anyone who would like the video, please send it out and help this channel grow. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Peace out. Take care for now.
Bye-bye.